Build a 3x3 piston door with an hidden redstone activation system, lever, button, or code. Yeah, give the person with not much redstone experience a redstone task. I thought about putting it near Frostville, but actually I think it'd work rather better if I put it somewhere very far away. And maybe we could make it as a secret. That'd be cool, right? I mean, it would be nice to have somewhere secret, but also, how would I hide it? Regardless, it'd be nice to keep it out of Frostville. I'm gonna build it at the tallest ice peak where, I can recognize where it is. And since it's a pretty flat area, I don't really have to do anything about, fixing up the terrain just to fit the redstone in. I'm not really the best with redstone. I have no experience. Once again, I started playing Minecraft a couple months ago, 1 month ago, and I recently got back into it, so I've never ever been good at redstone, and I still am definitely not good at redstone now. So I am following a tutorial, but I am trying to do my best to learn how each mechanism works and how each block involves with the door. You know, just looking at the tutorial, learning more about redstone, that kind of thing. Since I don't really have any experience and I don't really know how they work genuinely, so I just figured looking at the tutorial is probably the best way to do stuff. Alright, I got a couple pistons hooked up. Just gonna do a test real quick right here. Okay, so definitely something wrong with the other two pistons over there, but at least it's working for now. Nice thing about the tutorial is that you learn brand new things. I never knew glass could, redstone could pass through glass before. That's cool to know about. So now all these should retract, right? And there we go, okay. Now we just gotta do something about the metal block. I'll leave a link to the tutorial I got the piston door from, since once again this is not me doing this. I'm just following a tutorial because I don't know what to do, and I don't know all the mechanics of redstone to actually learn how to build one myself. So I'm just following a tutorial, which I will link in the description of the video, so you guys know where I got the piston door from. Glad it works though, and I didn't miss anything out. So this is to close, and this is to open it, which puts that block all the way down. Alright, that's nice. I sent a misp video of me using the door. Worked, and he was proud of me, I think, hopefully. And he deemed me successful, so I've completed all my tasks, and I've completed them third. So I get a reward on top of that as well, for being one of the first 4 people to complete it. So that's nice. But as I do really like the door, and I have moved the signal so where it goes where I want it to go, I don't really have a way to using it on the other side. So as much as I really love the door, and it's like the first redstone thing I've ever built, I can't really call it the first thing I've ever built. I followed the tutorial. But I think I'm gonna tear it down and rebuild something better. I sent him a video of me showing off the door, and my voice kind of hurts afterwards because I did try and act my voice to acting as normal as I sound. Hurt, and I don't like it. But I mean, it's fine as long as the video was good. This 3x3 door I'm doing is from another tutorial by another person, which I will also link in the video. Didn't do any of this, just clarifying it once again. None of this is from me. I followed the tutorial. I'm just learning on the information I'm getting from the tutorial to hopefully do some stuff on my own next time. As I was looking through tutorials, I actually saw someone, I think it was a post or a comment, I don't know. I can't find it anymore. But I do remember the person saying that they felt it was shame to use a tutorial, which in my opinion is definitely not. Using tutorials are not shameful at all in the slightest. Everyone starts somewhere, and tutorials give you that step-by-step process of learning something new. Nothing wrong in using anything you can to learn something new. And by the way, when you're reading a book, when you're listening to your professor, teacher, when you're listening to someone that's teaching you, you're following a tutorial. Oh, that was a firework. You're following a tutorial basically already. People who say that stuff, that's shameful or whatever, I don't get. It's just you trying to learn something new. No harm in anything of that. And besides, it's whatever makes you happy and whatever works, whatever is easiest to you, whatever you can do to try to learn something new, do it. Nothing wrong with that. The important thing is when you follow tutorials, you learn, you listen, you learn. You don't just copy and paste fully, but you learn like what this person did, how does this thing work. That's the key to tutorials, learning about what the person did, and then instead of just copying and pasting everything, just putting it all one by one, not really paying attention to anything, just listen and follow through. You'll learn a lot faster and better if you do. No shame in that. I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'm gonna make a little mountain to surround this little ice pillar. Originally, you saw the ice spike in the beginning of the episode. I tore it all down just to fit the door. But I'm hoping to make a better spike mountain, I guess. I don't know. No, this is my first time making a mountain like this. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not expecting anything good. But as long as it looks okay, then I'm happy. I thought that was the end point. Okay, definitely gotta fix some stuff. Hopefully this turns better. I've been working a long time on this. Pretty tired. And I kinda wanna rest my voice, but that looks better. Lighting in stone actually does help. I like the front. I think the front's great. The rest, I don't know. The like beginning part of the mountain is very chunky and thick. The middle part of the mountain is where things go bad. It's off. I don't like it that much, but I also can't do nothing about it right now. I don't have enough time. I have to get this episode out, so we're just gonna do what we got. The entrance looks fine, and that's all I'm taking. I added some snow on top of the mountain to, show that it's a snowy little mountain. I might add ice. I don't know if it'll look good with ice, but I just add whatever. I like it. Looks pretty good. Just got my reward given to me. Kind of excited. Shulker shells? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put one in my inner chest and then keep one on me right now. My life just got so much better. Since I now have shulkers, I can actually move so many stacks of items and just build with that stack. So I'm actually really, really happy right now. This is the best thing I could have gotten as a builder, and I'm really, really happy. But right now I'm just reforming the cave that was here below. Originally this was just an ice box. Now I have like an ice cave, which I think resembles this pretty well. For this, I know I'm really going above and beyond for this task, which is already complete. But I figured this would be really, really cool. And once I have my mind set on something, I usually can't stop. But this is really cool. I have a little entrance right here, which connects to a nice cave, and then a stairway down below. I don't know what I'm gonna put, but it's gonna be cool. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys like it. I just looked at my recording time. I have 4 hours of recording, which is a lot. I'm probably only gonna use like 15 minutes. Trust me, you guys don't want to see the other bit of recordings. That's a lot of block placing, a lot of block breaking. Not really anything entertaining in my opinion. Hello, Spider. You wanna be friends? You friendly? Oh, you're not friendly. But yeah, I have a lot of recording which I have to cut out. That's gonna be fun. So if you guys want to know why I usually do a lot of stuff but only have like small amount of videos, you know why. I have a lot of resource gathering and building to do, and I don't want to bore you guys with it. That's basically my main reason. Adding grade to here. I think that's this whole ice cave done. I mean, nothing else really to add. Gonna work on the below layer now, all the way down to the staircase. I think I'm gonna add ice spikes to each side of the walls. At least 4 or 3 maybe. I feel like them piercing out of the room gives a really good look. And I also really like the spikes. Hopefully you guys like them too. And once again, I do all this and hope that you guys like it. I don't really think. Well, my issue with me is that when I do something, I really want it to look good because I'm gonna show it off. So, like, whenever I draw, it's the same thing. I don't stop editing it unless I think it's actually good. That's with me. I'm not a perfectionist, but I do, like, want to make sure something is good enough. Perfection is the enemy of progress, so I'm just trying my best to make something good enough. That isn't bad, for me at least. I'm my own biggest critic, and I do think I lack a lot of stuff. I'm not good at anything, that's what I think. But, as long as I'm trying, and as long as I think I'm doing okay, then it's okay. No, well. This is basically the ambiance I'm going for, though. I might add a bit of fire in that 3x3 hole there. I don't know. This looks good, though. And we might add a podium up here. I think I got the shape. Kind of hard to fit everything in since it is all smushed together, but we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna add some deep slate, basalt spikes, cause I do see them in the nether, and I figured they'd be cool here, cause I want to go for a snowy, darkish kind of look here. So not just cobblestone and just snow and calcite just mixed in. I want some deep slate, maybe soul sand too. Something that makes this place feel hidden and like a ruin. Just something that can make that feeling happen. But I do like the design I'm going with right now. I had a bajillion plans in my head, but as I always do, I ended up winging it, and I do like this one. It's not really all that creative, but in my eyes, it's good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna add like little patches of soul sand coming through, mixing in with darker colors, and then going off with snow. I think this would be nice, and also gives me a use to use soul sand. I like soul sand. It's great. And soul speed is even better. Kinda hard to add anything on. I'm just adding some patches of snow, mixing in with calcite, diorite snow, deep slate, soul sand, just capturing that dark aesthetic look. Since I just don't want to add like torches, I kind of feel like adding soul flames or maybe soul lanterns if I get the chance to, or a glow lichen to add to the ambiance. Torches don't feel right, and also no ice, so I'm not really the biggest fan of them. And also, soul fire hurts a lot, so you gotta be careful with that. But yeah, just mixing in with stuff here. I like the different usage of blocks in the floor, since I can do a lot with this color palette, and it all really comes together in the end. It's nice. Just saying, I really apologize for my voice. I feel like tearing this episode down. I can just hear myself. I sound very quiet, and I don't know if that's good, but I feel like tearing this episode down. I don't know if it's good. I really like what I did, but it's just the sound. I don't like myself. I don't like hearing myself. I don't know. Finally got everything built, just fixing the roof a little bit since I can't just leave granite here. It doesn't fit at all. I'll admit it's hard to see. I just really need some light in this area though, so no creeper spawn. If creeper spawn here, I'm gonna cry. I don't want a creeper to spawn. Well, I'm done now. Got the whole area fixed up. So here it is. It's like an ice ruin that's like enshrouded in like some kind of dark aesthetic. I like it. It feels mysterious, ominous. It just captures the whole ambience perfectly. I think it's great. I think I could definitely. Oh, okay. Oh no! I fell on my fire. As I was saying, you just crouch here. It looks really cool. But yeah, you go up the staircase. Look at all the icicle shards just shouting throughout the room. And then here's the shrine here. You sacrifice a fish, and then all your problems wash away. No, but it's a cool area. I like it. All this for one task, by the way. That's already completed. But of course, I can't leave everything empty, and I have to work on the stairs. Tell you what, if I lost the shulker bugs, I'd cry, stop playing for like 4 weeks, and just not build anymore. I'd be done. That's my limit. This shulker box is a huge lifesaver. I can't build without it, guys. It holds so much stuff. Bit of a time skip, but I pretty much have like the whole staircase filled out. There are a bunch of parts I am missing. It is very late at night. I'm tired. I gotta do another recording. All the excuses. But this is basically like the thing I'm going for. Stone bricks and like tough bricks to like symbolize the actual structure of the dungeon below, while also keeping that stone and snowy aesthetic too. So it's lighter colors going into darker colors basically in a spiral staircase. Last thing I'm going to do is add some glow lichen because the area is very dim and light, and also I need to light up the area with glow lichen, since it just fits with the area really well. And also I'm not using torches, so there's that. But yeah, it really matches the staircase and the stone very well. I like it. It's nice. And I'm also gonna add some pale hanging moss. Man, it took forever to dig that whole ice glacier out, and then I made this chunky mountain. Kinda wish I kept the glacier. Goodness, this sucks, but it's okay. Here's the ice cave and the entrance, and then the staircase going down. I am going to add some soul lanterns, just to add more light, because I don't know if the glow lichen will do enough, and I'm not gonna take any risks. I love this build, and I don't want a creeper blowing it up. Alright, I think I call that done. There are still some spots with stone, but also I have no more blocks left, and I have to go back mining. But I'm gonna end it off here for this episode. We did a lot. I'm proud with the staircase, proud with the main dungeon room at the bottom, proud with the ice cave. Not so proud of the mountain, but I mean, everything it shapes together, and it does look nice. Sorry for my episode. Part of me wants to take this video down, but also I'm not sure. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I did a lot of building and nothing related to Frostville, but in the end it was nice, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bit of clicker clacker in the background. But yeah, that's gonna do for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna fall asleep now. Take care and best wishes.